Hey, it's just a week before All Energy. Wow, I'm excited. How about you, Laurie?
I am excited. Can't wait to get down there and catch up with everyone again.
I think it's time to kind of reflect on where we got to with SolarPlus.
Yeah. Look, it's been 6 years or more since we started off. We in the early days we were struggling ourselves to meet compliance and get handover docs together, and that really gave us the impetus to get SolarPlus out there and make it available to other installers with that same situation.
I mean, we had good partners in the beginning that got us going with the Solar Council.
Yeah, it was great to have the Solar Council with their focus on best practice and wanting to put a good design tool in people's hands that was just meeting the requirements of Australian standards and CEC guidelines all in one easy package, and that worked well for a while. Eventually, we saw that we had to bite the bullet and make a big commitment to a more nuanced, extensive, high-end modelling platform. And so, yeah, it was about 2 years ago that we started on that road.
Yeah, I remember the emphasis was to make this a streamlined process for installers and for people, for designers,
Absolutely.
and bring in the technical salespeople and make the whole thing just work smoothly. That commitment to high-end modelling, I mean, that was pretty early on, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was really a no compromise approach as far as possible. We wanted to enable people to upload consumption data down to a 5-minute and eventually a 1-minute level, and do that modelling against whatever tariff they might be working with, whatever components and battery system and configuration, but without the user having to go through all of that detail, just putting all of that depth and detail into the background, and just having this nice, simple step-through process for a salesperson or for a person who's just wanting to get that quote out the door quickly.
Especially for new companies entering the solar area, the growing pains of trying to do everything at once.
There's a lot of new companies and people who have been around and stepping up to a new level with their business. They're needing to incorporate more robust processes and things, processes that'll enable them to be more efficient, be more lean, bring on new people and new staff and train them up to do the things that they as a business operator can't be doing every day.
And getting those quotes out the door, that's number one, isn't it?
It's a huge thing, getting the customer to see that you can be responsive, that you can come up with a detailed proposal that incorporates all that modelling of their consumption data, or a good reliable profile based on their kind of usage pattern, and showing them the value of quality over just a system that's a budget operator.
It was all about solar in the early days, but now batteries have come along.
Yeah, and it's important to be able to see in some detail what's going on a day-to-day basis, what's happening with the state of charge, what can you expect over the lifetime of a battery system in terms of the energy throughput. Are you meeting the warranty requirements for that for those components?
I mean, personally, coming from an off-grid background and designing systems for off-grid, I kind of had this feeling that hybrid was going to be easy until we started looking at all the variables. It's massively more complicated.
And a lot of configuration options.
Yeah.
And now more and more, we're looking at grid charge and export to that stored energy to the grid. And that's just going to become more and more important. So, being able to model that accurately and in a way that you can then present that information to your customers and explain what's going on and where that extra value is really important.
I mean, SolarPlus has had to evolve with the industry. There's been new challenges, new tech come along, new ways of getting data, and new expectations and higher expectations.
Yeah, and it's good to see so many companies that have responded to that and are doing things well. Using good quality components. They're not cutting corners. They're growing their companies to be energy companies rather than just a solar installer. And that was something that we saw a few years ago, that shift to really being a trusted energy partner for a customer. And so, yeah, and it's great that we're now in a position to be able to support them and provide them with some tools to really help their customers maximize value.
Cool. Hey, well, I guess we're going to see you at a conference soon, maybe All Energy next week. If you don't make that one, we're online all the time, and we'll be at lots of conferences. So come and say hi at the SolarPlus store.
Yeah, if you're looking for us, come and just look us up at solarplus.co.co and get in touch if you want to have a chat with us at the conference. Do that, or just give us a call or drop us a line.
Cool.
Nice one.
See ya.